I must say a pleasant good morning, wherever you are in the world today, my friends. I hope you're having a good time. It's cricket, lovely cricket. We're here in West Central Florida, Wesley Chapel to be exact. The tournament continues from yesterday. We lasted until tomorrow. So the first game of the day of today will be Desmond Lewis Masters will be going up against Forever Masters. Beautiful day for cricket. Desmond Lewis Masters, who took first strike, got Russell, will be bowling the first over. That's down the leg, and Rayner turns it down to leg. They get one. They're coming back for the second. They should be getting the third. No, they settle for two. So I understand that there'll be a couple more games playing today. The second ball of the first over. And that one was hit square of the wicket. It could run away to the fence. Yes, it's now in the fence for four. That was short and just hang up and decide. Rayner decide that he get all the opportunity and he make use of it and hit it square of the wicket for four. Score moves on to 6 without loss. Desmond Lewis Masters. Desmond Lewis Masters, who played 2 games yesterday, they won 1 and they lost 1. It was a nail biter, the second game. That was a good ball, and Rayner pushed it here to get an inside edge. It went down to leg and he took off, but the non-striker decided that he have no want to do with no part of that, so he sent him back. That one was 8 in the covers. In the cover point area, they get 1. There's a man out there who is sweeping. They picks up a single. Score moves on to 7 without loss. So it will be DJ now taking strike. And that's wide outside the off stump, but it beats the keeper. The batsman took off, but was sent back. So while it was a little wide outside the off stump, it seems like it started going much wider from after passing the stumps. It's Russell again. And that's another one outside the off stump. Batsman let it go by. So that's the end of the first over. The score is 7 without loss. You know the bowler who got a ball now? You know who's gonna bowl now? And he could be out caught. Let's see. Yes, he's out caught. So DJ has been out. So Desmond Lewis had lost their first wicket. You get a top edge. He went up and it was taken in the covers. So Desmond Lewis Masters had lost their first wicket. So DJ had been out for a duck. So making their way to the crease is the veteran Shane Ford. It's the captain. Bowler name? Jervis. Okay. Oh. So the new bowler from the southern end is Jarvis. That was it. Over covers. It could run away now. They get one. They come back for the second. That's all they'll get. So it's 2 runs to Rayner. That was a good ball that started out and off stump and just swing back into center stump, but Rayner was right on top of that, plays it to the covers and get a single. So it will be Shane Ford to take strike. Outside the off, umpire signals a wide. That's down the leg, beats the keeper. They get one. Shane Ford is coming back for the second, and they're calling for the third. They won't get it. So it's 3 added to the score. Put the score to 14 for 1. That should be a wide, yes. Signaled by the umpire. That was a good ball, but Shane Ford just caressed it square of the wicket, fielded by Powell. No run. It's another good ball. Hit square of the wicket. It beats Powell. They get one. It run to the fence. It's going to stop. They get one. They're coming back for the second. That's all they'll get. Powell was there on a rush and send it back to the keeper. They picks up two. It's another one where Shaneford tried to powers it to the offside but get a bottom edge. That's another wide signal by the umpire. That was a good ball, and Shaneford just carries it in the offside and picks up a single to end the over. The score moves to 19 for 1. So after 2 overs, the score is 19 for 1. Desmond Lewis Masters. At the start of the 3rd over, that was hit on the pad, was going down the leg. There was no appeal from the bowler, but they went through for a leg bye. Put the score to 20 without loss. That's down the leg. Okay, umpire now signaled the late call as it's a wide. That was hit square of the wicket, but there's a sweeper. They picks up 2. That's another wide down the leg side. They get 1. They call for the second and they will get it quite easy. So it's 3 more to the score. Push the score to 26. That was a short ball and Rayner gets on top of it and punch it square of the wicket. It was fielded by the sweeper for a single. And he bowled him. That was a good ball. A ball that pitched and leg stump and just dart away to the offside and knock the off stump off the ground. So Shane Ford is gone for 3. Desmond Lewis Masters are now 27 for 2. So Forever Masters at strike early. It's now 27 for 2. So the new batsman is Riyad Mohammed. And he's off the ball, first ball. Score is now 28 for 2. That one was played in the mid-wicket area. They get one. They're coming back for the second. They should be, they will settle for 2. As Raina moved on to 15. And the score moves to 30. So at the end of the third over, Desmond Lewis Masters 30 for 2 up against Forever Masters. That one was played square of the wicket by Riyad, and they picks up a single. The bowler about the run-up, Jabbo Jarvis In he comes and he bowls, and that was a good ball. Just dabs it in the covers. It will be fielded by Powell. Batsman picks up a single. Score moves on to 32. That was a good ball down the leg. Beats the keeper, beats the batsman, beats the keeper. They run away, they get one. They're coming back for the second, then they asking for the third, and they'll get it pretty easy. So we got 4 runs for that ball. Score moves on to 36. It's Jabo Jarvis. That one hits over his head down to Langhorne. They get one. They're asking for the second. They decide on it. So it's another single there for Rayner. Score moves to 37. 37-4-2. Desmond Lewis Masters. That was a good ball, and it was just tapped in the covers. Feeling the extra cover area. That's another single there by Riyadh. That one's down the leg. Hits it high pad. They get one. They're coming back for the second. And it picks up 2 leg by. Signaled by the umpire. Score moves on to 40. They're in the 4th over of the game. Mr. Thomas, how you doing? That was a good ball, but it's over covers. A little havishly, but they get it, and they again coming back for the second. There's 2 more runs to Rayner, and 2 to the score makes it to 42 after 4 overs. 42 for 4 Desmond Lewis Masters up against Forever Masters. It's a change of bowling from the southern end. Russell.
Yes, sir.
What's my name? Mills. As a skipper, right?
No.
A skipper in the covers. Heinz? Okay. So it's a change of bowling from the northern end. It's Mills who plays that one in the covers, and it stopped short of the sweeper, so they were able to pick up a easy 2. A swing and a miss. They picks up a single. That was hit square of the wicket, and you can hear the shout for 2. Or the sweeper got to come around, but they get an easy 2 by Rayner. Score moves to 47. That was it. Over covers down to long off. They get 1, and it was stopped inside the boundary, and the batsman picks up 2. Score moves to 49. 49 for 2. They are in the 5th over. That's another single there by Rayner. That one was hit hard and high. It's going. 1 bounce in the fence down to cow corner by Riyadh. It's 4 more to the score. Makes it 54 at the end of the 5th over. So while I make a return for the audio, live audio, I must say good morning to Miss Morrison. The first ball of the 8th over. We're here in Westwood Chapel, just west of Tampa. Beautiful day for cricket. And he could be out caught. No, it's not going to be caught because I can see where he's shading the sun. The batsman picks up a single. And the score moves on to 75 for 4, Desmond Lewis Masters. As I was saying, today is such a beautiful day. It's like being at the beach, but I'll give it second place. Cricket first, then the beach second. And that was a good ball. That was it hard and high. It's going, it's going, it's going all the way 4-6. What a beautiful hit. Oh, that's David Ram Singh. Would send that way out the ground. And the score moves on to 81 for 4. Wow, that's a beauty. I mean, a beautiful ball. Beats the batsman, it beats the off stumps, it beats the keeper. And went through there, picks up a bye. So the score moves on to 82, Desmond Lewis Masters. They're up against Forever Masters. If you're anywhere in the vicinity, my friends, I would urge you to come on over. We're having a peach of a day over here at Westwood Chapel. I'll swing the camera around so you can get to see just a little that I'm talking about. You got another game going on over there. Then you got the spectators sitting around, a lot of cars. And it's like having a picnic. A beautiful park. Just behind me you got the soccer fields, baseball fields. We're having fun here at Westwood Chapel. And I must take time out to say hello to all the crew from Just In Case. Yes, I said just in case, not just in time. It's just in case. Valabu. I hope I pronounced that name. If not, please, VJ. Okay, I'll make it VJ. It's a change of bowling from the northern end. It's Terry Mills. Bowling his third over. The score is 82 for 4. Desmond Lewis Masters. So coming from the official score, it's 84 for 2. And now we make it 85 for 2. I would ask you to understand where I'm coming from here because I'm helping out with the scoring and I'm trying to do some commentary. And they're also asking me, please, can you turn the camera? Can you follow the ball? My comment on that was, in international cricket, when they followed the ball, they got about 20 cameras around the ground. That one was hit over covers. They get one. They should be coming back for the second.
Let it go, let it go, let it go.
And it's possible for the third. Yes, they're coming back for the third. So 3 more runs to the score. Makes it 88. 88 for 4. Terry Mills bowling his third over. That one was played in the covers again by David Singh. They get one. They're coming back for the second. They will settle for 2. And that put the score to 90. 90 for 4. Desmond Lewis Masters up against Forever Masters. We got a little wind blowing here from the northeast. But we could not ask for a better day, especially for cricket. And as you can remember, just about a week ago, there was a hurricane that passed through this area. There was a lot of flooding, but it was over just about the day after, and everything was back to normal. As they said, after a storm, there must be a calm. But after a hurricane, there will also be a calm. It's not only the storm. So at the end of the 8th over, the score is 91 for 4. Desmond Lewis Masters. So at the end of the 10th over, they decide to take a well-deserved water break. But they should be back in just a short while from now. So the score is 94 for 4 after 10. We will be back in a short while. David is his real name. David is his real name. Okay. So as they begin to start just about to start the second half is David, who is that was a good shy there, but the batsman still picks up 2. That was hit back just past the bowler for another single, for a single. So the score is now 97 for 4. They're in the 11th over. Desmond Lewis Masters, who took first strike, is David from the northern end. That one, the batsman, watch it goes by. Just to give you an update of the minor league scores that is going on in Atlanta. Fort Lauderdale Lions are playing Baltimore. So the first half had just been completed. Baltimore at bat first. They made 111 in their 20 overs. 111 for 9 in their 20 overs. So Fort Lauderdale Lions will be taking strike in just a few minutes. And we return live here at Wesley Chapel. Desmond Lewis Masters up against Forever Masters. He didn't get for this week. He wasn't in the squad. That was played down to long off, fielded by Powell. He picks up another single. I'm live right now, so I can't tell you the politics. But he's planning to take a transfer and go to Orlando Galaxy. They said he weren't able to because he couldn't practice, and they said it's mandatory for the locals though. If you're an international player, then you don't have to practice. Yeah. So the score is now 100. 100 for 4 after 11 overs. That should be in the fence for 4. That's a good shot there by David Singh out the pads, and it runs into the fence for 4. That was it down to long on. It should be just a single. Put the score to 105 for 4. And he could be out caught. No, it's not. But it picks up a single. But to get another single for the overthrow, so they picks up 2. And that was a good running catch there down at Cow Corner. So David Ramsing had just been out. Desmond Lewis the Masters had now lost their 50 wicket. Now water, Paul. Now water.
Come on, show the ball, man. Show the ball.
So after 15 overs, the score is Desmond Lewis Masters 132 for 5 after 15 overs. We're up against Forever Masters. We are here at Wesley Chapel in Central West Tampa. So with 5 more overs to go, I know Desmond Lewis Masters will be looking to master just over 200. That's the second consecutive 6 by Adam Sanford. So the score rushed to 140. 140 for 5. That could be another 4. So Adam Sanford is turning it up. With Jabo Jarvis, who is fielding the blunt of this onslaught. Another 2 is added to the score to makes it 151. A swing and a miss at the end of the 16th over.
stuff. Stick to that stuff. Oh, don't waste it. Stick to that stuff.
It's David who is in his last over. And Sanford hit one down to long off. It's fielded by Powell and sent back a bullet, but and he should be out, run out. That was a good throw down from long off. Direct hit, and the batsman was out like a country mile. But one of the breakthrough that Forever Master has been searching for. They were hoping to they wasn't sure how they would be able to get the wicket, but they end up getting it by the run out route, which was Mahmood was out by far. He did not hesitate for the umpire to put up his finger. So it's a Javid. Bowl to Sanford. He plays that one back past the bowler. He picks up a single. Should be just about 3 overs after this. That one was hit hard and high again by Sanford. It's way out the ground. And Sanford should be closing in to his 50 anytime soon. So it's Jarvis again to bowl to Adam Sanford. It was a short ball down the leg. Beats the keeper. They're coming back for the second. Now they're not. Umpire signals are wide. Let's take time out to say hello to Yvonne. Thanks for watching. I must remind you to subscribe to TVN Cricket Power Play on YouTube. TVN Cricket Power Play. Subscribe and press the notification button and share with your friends. That one was hit down to cow corner. It could go for 4. No, it stops in the fence. It was fielded, but the batsman were able to come back for the second run. That one again was hit down to cow corner. They get 1. They're coming back for the second. Sent in, but the batsman picks up 2. Push the score to 173. And this could be the last over of the game, of the first inning. It will be bowled by Powell. So while the batsmen had take just a short water break, it's now Powell. That one was kept a little low. Batsman plays and miss. $173 for 5. This should be the last over. Okay. So with some correction, there's one over after this. The 19th over is bowling, but it seems they're gonna take all day to get that wicket, that stumps in the ground. So maybe the batsmen need to take a break, or should be the fielder need to take a break. The water? The water? Not water? You want water?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So while it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, 4 players and 2 umpires to fix the stumps, I think they're doing a good job, but I think they're doing a very slow job. Or you could see the I was corrected, not 4 players, 5 players on the umpire.
2 umpires, 1 umpire that's
to fix the stumps. It's like I think it's a thing about Florida. It's like FPNL, they do the same thing, and the AT&T, you'll see like 4 or 5 vans parked in the same area. They're all doing the same thing. So I think that's what happens. It's just a chip off the block for Florida. I think they got it together, but so they got to give it a try again. $173 for 5. They're in the 19th over. That was played square of the wicket. They get 1. They're coming back for the 2nd. They're looking for the 3rd, but it won't be there. $175 for 5. Mr. Lewis, how you doing? And that was a very easy, should I say easy out? Yeah. They've seen a different ball when you're bowling. This is what they call, back home when you're kids, they call it backs up and catch. The batsman just decide, okay, you know what, I'm just going to give up my wicket and just tap it back to the bowler. So at least he'll say get a wicket. But I'm here talking to one of the players on the side, and they want to know why it's so easy for the other bowlers, but when he is bowling, his ball is flying like it got wings. So Desmond Lewis Masters had lost their sixth wicket. Score is now 175 for 6. They are in the 19th over. Yes, we are here at Wesley Chapel in just west of Tampa, west central Tampa. The new batsman is Antonio, aka Chubby. He told me he need 2 overs to get set, to get going. Now we only got about 6 more balls for the inning, so I really wonder what is his plans. Because if he planned to take 3 overs to get going, there's no 3 overs here at this time, so we'll see what he decides to do. 175 for 6. We're in the 19th over. Powell, who is bowling from the northern end. And he could be out. Umpire says not out. But that looks very close. But it's possible it could be going down, or maybe get a bat on it. So it's 1 to the score, 1 added to the score, 176. It's Powell to Sanford, and Sanford plays that one down the leg. They get 1. It could run away for 4. No, there's a man who's doing the sweeping, so they will pick up 2. It's now 178 for 6. Bats down the leg. It should be a leg by. Put the score to 179. So at the end of the 19th over, Desmond Lewis Masters 179 for 6. Up against Forever Masters. So with 1 over to go, it will be Russell to bowl the last over. Adam Sanford will be facing. And that one was hit down to cow corner. Well, it dropped short and it picks up 2. Score moves to 181. Wow, that was a bullet back past the bowler. And it rushed into the fence after beating the fielder. That was a blaster past the bowler by Sanford. Push the score to 185. That one again was it down to cow corner. That should be another 6. Umpire signals 4. That makes it to 189. So it's another lost ball again. 189 for 6. And that was hitting the covers by Sanford and trying to get the 2. And it makes it pretty easy. While Sanford should be up in his 60s. And that's another massive 6. Well, I guess he hit it in the breeze and it was got hauled up. And they end up just picking up 2. $193. That one is played it down to long off. And he's trying to get a single and he will get a double. Easy, quite easy. Makes it to 195. I'll wait on the official scores. Sanford! Sanford! Tell him to put up his score. So while the score is not official as yet, still waiting for them to adjust the scoreboard. It's over there. $197 for 5. And I'll wait to get the individual score. I know Adam Sanford should be somewhere close to 70s or 80s. You can see Silver is over there staying busy with the cooking. Make some nice dumpling and cabbage and saltfish, dasheen, boiled banana. It was a very good breakfast this morning. Yes, it's over there. Yeah, Silver is doing all the cooking over there. Some nice flour dumpling and dasheen and boiled banana. But we will be back. This will be the inning break. We'll be back in a short while. Stay tuned, my friends.
In the air, but away from the fielders. It'll run towards the boundary. It'll be 4 runs. It'll close out the game. Good way to finish things off for Brian Gale and the Fort Lauderdale Lions. We'll have a look at that final shot there, Jay. Really, just full line, helped along its way. Desmond told them knew it was going to be the snatch the entire time. That's all she writes. Fort Lauderdale Lions, they keep their playoff hopes alive. Only just make the road very difficult for the Baltimore Royals with the bat in hand. You're going to look at Dutch Ryan took the ball 40 from 41. And for Kevin Stout, 18 off 11. Brian Gale, 36 of 35. That's the beginning there. That's all she wrote for the Fort Lauderdale Lions and the Baltimore Royals. Thank you so much for joining us here in this Butterfield Tree Complex. I'm Hotel for Dale Hans for our entire production crew, directed and produced by Bob Faye.
Chubby,
Thank you for joining us.
how much Sanford did make? Sanford.
Labor Day weekend.
I know how much you make. Yeah? Yeah. How much Sanford make? So who was scoring? $64. Okay. Florida Lions win.
All the way through. He's going to run through the outside. 1. They're going to come back for 2. Chance of a run out high. It was high. Even if it was thrown just from Mahomes, it could have been close. This time it's on offer. Goes above the infield. Just from Mahomes is not happy, but it's free to the outside for 4 runs. Looked to be innovative. Got enough bat on it. He'll fly to the boundary for 4. We've seen him try this before. Took the ball this time. It works out. 4 runs for the Capitals. In the air. Hasn't got all of it. Or has it.
So while we return for the second half of this first game, Desmond Lewis Masters, who made 197 for 5, with Adam Sanford make a whopping 64 not out. And this was made in their 20 overs, so it's now Forever Masters who had started their inning. And he got Powell at the crease at the moment. Already in the first over, he got a 4 and he got a 6 off Adam Sanford, who is bowling from the northern end. Tell me, how much my name? 18. 18. I know Powell. Okay. So after the first over, the score is 10 without loss. Russell and Powell, who is at the crease. That first over was bowled by Adam Sanford. So Forever Masters start their chase, looking for 198 for a victory. And on the international scene, if I should call it, the minor league cricket that's going on at the moment, you got South Florida Lions, make that by mistake, Fort Lauderdale Lions, up against Baltimore, who made 116 in their 20 overs. Fort Lauderdale Lions reply with 119 for 4. Brian Gale with 36 not out. Strauss 18 and Ashton Nurse came in to hit the last 4 runs for victory. So kudos to Fort Lauderdale Lions. This is the third game they played for the weekend, and they lost 2 and won 1. So right now they are 4-3 in the competition. I would say they're going pretty good. They're still in contention for playoff. And as we return back live here, we got David Ramsingh, who is bowling from the southern end. And that one, Russell plays that one and fielded in the covers, no run. Score so far is 10 without loss, Forever Masters. That's a good ball there by David. Again, played with that swing. He bowled with that swing. The batsman turned to play it on the leg and got his leg stump knocked back. I see David got 2 wickets yesterday and the same swing ball. And those were a beauty, just like today. That one was going down the leg, but got a late swing and knocked the leg stump out. So Forever Masters lost their first wicket at a score of 10. Again, I must compliment Fort Lauderdale Lions. Baltimore had beaten them yesterday, and they were on Friday, they were in a tight game yesterday with Atlanta Fire. They got bowled out for 98. Or their 10 overs was for 98. Atlanta Fire fought very hard to overcome that 98. They were 100 for 8. So it's a good comeback by Fort Lauderdale Lions. At the moment we got as we come back live here at Wesley Chapel in just west of Tampa. I must say a big hello to Mr. Husband, Rodney. Thanks for watching. And I'm gonna put this on the international now to ask Mr. Rodney Husband. I would like to have a talk with you. Okay, I'm not gonna say it real loud. I'm just gonna say it real gently. I'm gonna invite you to go to Jamaica in October with Fort Lauderdale Lions. Okay, I'm not saying that too loud now, so I hope you understand what I'm talking about. Yes, sir, how you doing?
How you doing? If you want to watch it on YouTube, what
what's this? But it's not live right now.
It's not live right now. TV and cricket power play.
Yeah. You got your phone, just take a picture of it.
Yeah?
Who's batting there? What's the batsman name?
Dylan. Dylan Ebanks. Play for Melbourne Cricket Club in Jamaica. His brother is Kirky Banks, I play for Jamaica too.
Okay, so he's one of them back then.
I think he just really passed the age a couple of years ago for the Masters. Yeah.
Okay. Dylan Ebanks.
Yeah. He play here now in Fort Lauderdale, in Merle Grove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Merle Grove is on there playing today too.
Yeah, they have something down there, but he prefer
For the Masters.
he prefer the Masters, and his wife want to know places. Because the last time we went to Orlando, she never come. So he give up. That's what they're doing down there today to come
makes
on the
sense.
tour. Because
Playing for fun.
I'm a Melbourne, and when we go to Jamaica, I play with Melbourne and the captain, so he come up now and he said anytime the tour, make him know, and he play on the tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are going down in October too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you can hear in the background, we're here just chit-chatting behind the scene. But I know you're listening out there, and I must ask, what's your name, please, sir?
Eddie Anderson.
Eddie Anderson. As you can hear, he kind of forget his name, but I understand because just like myself, he don't call it a lot, so it's okay. He can forget it. That's Eddie Anderson.
From Forever Masters.
From Forever Masters, he played played out of New York for Forever Masters. And he's planning now to head down to Jamaica in October for that competition that we have. Well, that's a beautiful ball there by David Singh. Swings the ball quite a bit, but they've been bowling like 2 overs each game, and that 2 overs always be a beauty. But back to repeat your name again for me.
Eddie Anderson.
Eddie Anderson. Okay. And Eddie was concerned about watching the game after the tournament. So where we could find these games that I'm recording at the moment. So the place to find it is TVN Cricket Power Play on YouTube. So you go to YouTube, you put in TVN Cricket Power Play, and then you press subscribe. And I don't even stop there. You got to press the share button also, and you're gonna share with your friends, and you're gonna press all the buttons so that whenever it gets posted, you'll be notified. So the notification button will be right there at your fingers. Just don't share.
TVN
TVN Cricket Power Play, and that's where you'll be able to find all these games and a lot more games. You'll see it there. At the moment, it's Adam Sanford who starts the bowling. His second over from the northern end. His second over, but the third over of the game. And he's bowling to Powell. Behind the stumps is Shane Ford, who is very vocal. Someone asked me, is he umpiring too? And I said, no, he's not umpiring, he's keeping. Okay. So you got Adam Sanford, who is bowling to Powell. Powell swings to the leg and missed. That's his pet shot. Mr. J, how you doing? I'm going to invite you one day, Mr. J, to do some commentary. I don't know what day that will be, but maybe I'll do it local when we're playing back home in Port St. Lucie or in Fort Lauderdale. Powell hit that one over third man. They get one. It could go on for 6, yes. I could see the umpire waiting because the umpire says it's 4. But I could see the player still running to, I guess he's turning to call an Uber to go and get that ball. That was a good shot there by Powell. The score moves on to 14 for 1, Forever Masters. Chasing a total of 197 made by Desmond Lewis Masters. Red, how much Rainer had made? Rainer, how much did Rainer make? So we got Dylan Ebanks. I was told that he was the captain of Melbourne Cricket Club down in Jamaica. Also played locally in South Florida for Myrtle Grove. That was a good shot there. That was a short ball. He went up on his toes and just punched it onto mid-wicket. Picks up a single. Yeah. That was a beautiful ball, but Powell was right on top of it. The score is 15 for 1. Again, I was saying that Dylan Ebanks, who played for Myrtle Grove back in South Florida. I know Myrtle Grove is playing friendly today down there at Brian Piccolo. They're playing. They're playing against Water Commissioner from Jamaica with the famous Newton Dow. Otherwise known as Dowsy. One of those players that I know he could remember some good days when he was young. You remember the days at Sabina Park with Sunil Gavaskar. As they said in the first over, Newton Dow had hit the peak of Sunil Gavaskar and turned it backwards. I think that was the better highlight for Newton Dow. I think Sunil Gavaskar would remember other things. And we're talking about in the 70s. That's way back. Way, way back. You need binoculars to see that far back. So at the end of the third over, the score is 17-1. Make it 18-1. So it's Ramsing to bowl to Dillon. And that was a good ball, but Dillon were able to stay on top of it and played it down to long on for a single. Score moves to 19-1. That was a good shot out the pad by Powell. He gets one. I think that's all they'll get. If they tried for the second, could be in trouble. And they got home pretty safe. So it's another two there by Powell. Wow, that was some ball there. What a swing in the air. Powell started out on the offside, but he eventually came down on it and plays it over covers for a single. Score moves to 22-1 for Ever Masters. Chasing 197 made by Desmond Lewis Masters. In that inning for Desmond Lewis Masters, Rayner had made 34. Chubby, who was not out at the end of the 20 over, he was not out with a strike rate of 100. He made one not out. Yes, I'm talking about Antonio. I will play squared of the wicket by Ibanks. They get one. They should get two, but now they decide that they will settle for one. Score moves to 23 after 4 overs. Chubby, as since you're in control, ask them to change the scoreboard so they can see it. You want some water for that? All right. So it's a change of bowling from the northern end. It will be, let's see, that Riyadh Mohammed. That was it. It could be out. Wow, what a beautiful catch. That was a beautiful catch on the boundary. I think that's Mahmood who had took that catch. I don't think Ebanks really overcome that as yet, because he thought he got not only get a good hit, but he thought he got a 6. But Mahmood had leaped in the air and just picked it out the sky. So Forever Master that lost their second wicket for 23. You know the new batsman? Oh, Terry Mills. Chubby, just come drink something, man. Yeah? Just come tell Shane Ford you're alright. Come. So it's Terry Mills, the veteran. Played cricket all over the world, I would say. Originally from TNT, Trinidad and Tobago. Told me this morning, Terry Mills told me this morning that he have another 5 years to go. And then he's going to start some coaching. He played for, I think he played under 19 for Trinidad and Tobago. He also played for play for the USA. He played Masters for all over the world, I should say. If this is a veteran we're talking about, Terry Mills. So at the end of the 5th over, the score is 24-4-2. It will be a change of bowling from another change of bowling from the southern end. Chubby! Chubby! I bowl on him. Okay. So the bowler from the southern end will be David Williams. I thought there was a change of bowling, but it's the same bowler, David. That's a good shot there by Cherry in the covers. Just split the field and picks up a single. Mr. Robinson, how you doing? Thanks for watching. Yes, we're here in Wesley Chapel, just out of Tampa. And Powell hit that one hard and high, and it's going. It should go all the way 4-6 down to backwards square leg 4-6. Score moves to 31 for 2. It's David again. Swing and a miss outside the off stump. That one Powell have to reach outside the off stump, but it was just pegging back. So he eventually got it while it was dipping. Picks up a single off the last ball which is a 6th over. The score is 32-4-2 after 6 overs. Forever Masters chasing 197 for 5 in their 20 over by Desmond Lewis Masters. Again, Reina, who got 34, and Adam Sanford got 64, not out. Chubby, who was out, not out for 1. And I was told that his strike rate was 100. So I would say kudos to Chubby. We're talking about Antonio. I'm making sure that you don't miss that name. So it will be Riyadh who will be continuing from the northern end. He'll be bowling to Powell. So while Powell is batting, especially when he's batting from the south, I have to keep my eyes open. Some good bowling there from Riyadh Mohammed. I could remember back in the days playing against Riyadh in the 80s, playing against Sportsman, where we got 7 brothers and like 5 cousins on the team, playing against Sportsman. And this was one of the team that if they make 84 runs, don't even think that it's a piece of cake, as they would say, because their fielding was superb. Their fielding was superb. They did not have any tearaway pace bowler, but their bowling was like 80%. They don't bowl wides, they don't bowl, that team with, they call it a family team, but on paper it was Sportsman. Masood was just a little baby then. Masood, who came up to represent USA. Riyadh is still playing. Moem is still there. So after 7 over, the score is 33 for 2 Forever Masters. Again, I must put a little light on the minor league game. I know the Fort Lauderdale Lions had beaten Baltimore just about an hour ago up there in Atlanta. They lost their 2 games of the weekend, but they won. That was a single by Powell. It's a change of bowling. It's Mahmood. It's our stall is Marlon. That was played in mid-wicket there by Terry Mills. Picks up a single. Fielded by David. Sent back into Marlon. Score moves to 35. And Powell gets a short one from Marlon and he puts it away down to backward square leg for 4. And the score moves on to 39. 39-4-2 Forever Masters. Chasing 197 made by Desmond Lewis Masters. On the Desmond Lewis Masters, we got Prim Singh, who've been playing in South Florida for quite some time. And Powell advanced down the wicket and played that down to mid-wicket, fielded by Singh. Sending a bullet to the keeper because Terry Mills was just jogging. While the score moves to 40-4-2. A shout for catch to Prim Singh out in the covers. That Terry Mills get a leading edge, but it dropped short of Prim Singh in the covers. That one he hits it over the bowler's head, but there's a long on and it will just picks up a single. So at the end of the 8th over, the score is 41-4-2 Forever Masters. And it will be Riyadh who will continue on his 3rd over. And that one is hit hard and high, and it's down to mid-wicket, fielded by Reina. That just picks up a single. Score moves to 42. And that one is in the air, but it will fall into no man's land. Reina is out there, but they'll just pick up a single. Down to mid-wicket, send the bullet into Shane Ford, and from Shane Ford back to the bowler. Score moves on to 43-4-2. So at the end of the ninth over, score is 43-42. I'll play that one down to backward square leg for a single. I guess he's hitting himself at the moment because he said that one should have gone. But he only get a single, but he's still there batting. That was a good ball there by Marlon. That's a leg break to the left-hander. I want Terry turns it down the leg. You should just pick up a single. Score moves to 45. Score is 46-42, and Powell is on 38. Terry plays that one square of the wicket to be fielded by Antonio Chubby. Send it back into the keeper Shane Ford. So that's the end of the 10th over. The score is 47-42 for River Masters. And I think they'll be taking a well-deserved water break. And they should be back in just a short while. Again, I must say a big hello to Mr. Robinson. Albert, thanks for watching. We will be back in a short while. You stay tuned, my friends. So as we return for the second half of the first game, it's Forever Masters 47-2. We got Powell and Terry Mills at the crease at the moment. Desmond Lewis Masters, who made 197 for 5. Forever Masters are now chasing. They are 47 for 2. They're in the 11th over. And that was it. Square of the wicket. Should go all the way for 4 by Powell. The new bowler is Antonio Chubby, operating from the northern end. And Powell hits that one in the air, and Adam Sanford is on the rate, and he takes a running catch, and Powell is gone. So Forever Masters lost their 3rd wicket. So at the score of 51 for 3, Forever Masters is looking down in the nozzle, as they would say. Of the bowling of Antonio. And just to give you a little information from the CPL, TKR, which is Trinidad, they made 142 for 8. Jamaica Talawa in reply, 140 for 7. Again, 142 for 8, Jamaica Talawa. TKR 142 for 8, Jamaica Talawa 140 for 7. And on the here in the minor league competition, Baltimore had played Fort Lauderdale Lions. Baltimore 116, Fort Lauderdale Lions 119. Brian Trooper Gale was not out on 36. Stouts make 18, and Ashley Nurse 4 not out. So it was a good win for Lauderdale Lions. Is that Cliff? I know Trooper make 36 not out. Yeah. Huh? Who? They only lose 4 wickets. Well, Trooper been batting like 5-6. I know, but tell him say you're talking. So it's Clifford who had made his way to the crease to join Terry Mills. Powell who had made 42 out of the 51 that is on the board at the moment. Terry Mills who is on 7. Well, I guess Clifford had been bowled by Antonio, who picks up his second wicket in the over. So Forever Master that lost their fourth wicket. The second in a row. We got Powell, now Cliff. So we got 4 wickets for 51. They're chasing 197 made by Desmond Lewis Masters. Chubby, you know his name? Batsman name? So Terry Mills had just been out, so we got 3 wickets without a run scored off the bowling of Marlon. So while Akman had joined Terry Mills, the score did not change. So you got Cliff who out for a duck. Now Terry Mills who out for 7. So Forever Masters are now 50 for 51 for 5. Sanford, skipper. So it's the captain who had joined Akman at the crease. Is Hines. Well, as they say, Captain, the ship is sinking. What are you going to do? I must say hello to Mr. Singh. Anup Singh, how you doing? Thanks for watching. The first ball, Hines hit it down to cow corner. They get 1, and they're just walking for that. That's a long single. Score moves to 52. Another one hit down to cow corner. Another single for Forever Masters. That's Akman who is off the mark. His score is now 53. That was a loud appeal there by the bowler. I'm not sure what he was appealing for, but he makes it seems like it was very, very promising. That was a good ball, and he could be out caught. No, he's not. Number 6. Anyone? What's the name of your team?
Defenders, Tampa Bay Defenders.
Tampa Bay Defenders.
You got a good setup here, man. I like that.
DEFE and DERS. Who we guys were playing against?
Tampa Bay Invaders.
Invaders. That's a friend, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Well, no, we got to play them again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mine in.
Okay. All right, I'll just mention that game coming up next week. Same 20, right?
Yes.
Okay. What's your name?
Rameez Shakur.
Spell that for me.
RAMEEZ.
Shakur. Okay. And maybe about Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you could get those game here. Like this.
TVN. Okay. What's TVN stand for?
Tampa Video Network.
Video Network?
Yeah.
Alright, thanks, brother.
And yeah, so if you subscribe, then it will, whenever it comes up, then you'll notify it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Turn notifications on.
Yeah. So have you heard in the background Annie Bolden? That's some classic bowling there by Chubby Antonio. That one was got the off on the leg stump. I would have really understand how we get the off on the leg stump knocked out the ground by Chubby. Picked up his 3rd wicket. So Forever Masters is reeling at the moment. They're 54 for 6. And I must remind you, there's a game will be coming up next. It will be the Tampa Bay Defenders who will be playing against the Tampa Bay Invaders. So the Tampa Bay Defenders will be going up against Tampa Bay Invaders. I must say a big hello to Mr. Rameez. I think he's the captain for the Defenders. So we still got a lot of cricket for today. And then we go into Monday. We have more cricket on Monday. So as I say, cricket, lovely cricket right here at Wesley Chapel. Over on the far side, we got Florida Masters. We got Central Florida is over there on the far side. They're playing. They are playing. If I remember how could I do that? They're playing the winners edition. That's right, winners edition with Rain Koff and Bacchus and all those guys over there. Chubby's over there, not Chubby, but Edwards over there. You got Hilton is over there, and as you can see, the keeper thought he got a catch. Yeah, I guess Amish and Tony just, I think he got caught, but he stand up, umpire says not out, so it's like he's not gonna walk. But the keeper was so sure that he went down to the umpire. So, and we get back to live cricket. There is a problem with the stumps and that on the far side, that earlier today it took 5 players and 2 umpires to put those sticks back together. So we got a new batsman in, and Chubby is doing his magic. The new batsman is Dennis. So Chubby, which is magic. And I guess the spoil is over. Prim Singh's spoil is over, because that ball had beaten Prim Singh in the cover point area. Score move on by 1. And again, I could say Chubby's bowling some magic ball. And as you talk about commentator curse, here he is that he now starts to stray down the leg side. So he's 2 added to the score for the wide. So it's another 2. 1 coming from the overthrow by Prim Singh. They had signaled to me that I need to put it on Prim Singh record. So I think that's the end of the 14th over. Again, I must remind you, coming up after this game in just about half an hour from now, it will be Tampa Bay Defenders. They'll be going up against the Tampa Bay Invaders. These are kids that are going to college at the moment, and they decide that they would come out and exercise their love for the game. And it's a change of bowling from the southern end. So it's Singh, who is the new bowler from the southern end. That one was placed clear of the wicket on the leg side. They get one. They're coming back for the second. Riyadh is chasing, and they decide that they will go against it. And I think they did the right thing. Have to be very careful running against Riyadh Mohammed. .58 for 6 for River Masters. They're chasing a total of 197 made by Desmond Lewis Masters. That was hit down to long on and should be just a single, fielded by Reina. Sent back to Singh. They picks up a single. It's Dennis and Hines who's at the crease at the moment. Hines plays that one and and fall over, but we're able to recover for the single. Chubby, tell him to update the score now. You know what's your bowling? Riyadh, ask them to update the scoreboard for me. The scoreboard. So it will be Chubby. This should be his last over. You, Riyadh, water. Ask if we change the scoreboard. So it will be Antonio to continue. And that was it in the covers. Should be just a single. And Heinz plays just a flick off the leg. They get one, and that's all they will get. Was sent in by David. They picks up a single. Score moves to 71. $71 for 6. And he could be out caught. Yes, he's out caught. That's a top edge, and it went over the keeper's head, but the man at short third man, just picks up the catch. So Forever Masters had lost their 7th wicket. Dennis had been out caught. $71 for 7. Forever Masters chasing a total of 197 for 5 in their 20 overs. So it will be Russell to join the captain Heinz at the crease. So it will be Singh to continue the bowling from the south. So it's a maiden over. Hey Chubby, you got 4 already? A 5-year ball? You ball 4 already? How much over leave? How much over leave? Chubby start the ball after yeah. Got some huge 6 there by Hines. Push the score to 80. And I must remind you that coming up next, we have the next game will be Tampa Bay Defenders who will be playing against Tampa Bay Invaders. Another 20 over affair. So while Chubby continue with this should be his last over. Picks up 3 wickets so far. So at the end of the 17th over, score is 81 for 7. 81 for 7. Forever Masters. They're chasing 195 made by Desmond Lewis Masters. So it will be Singh to continue from the south. A swing and miss, and it beats the keeper. They decide that they won't take. They will just go for the wide. And it could be out caught. No, he spilled it. It went out in the cover point area. They picked up a single. So it's Singh to Russell. He plays that one. That's a 4th ball he played in the covers for no run. And that's the end of the 18th over, but there should be 2 overs to go. Primsing. It is left arm orthodox. That one was hit hard and high. It's going, it's going, it's going, it's going, and it's gone all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows in the stand. score moves on to 88. 88 for 7. This is 19, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see how he pick up a ball? You know they can miss it. At the bottom of the bat get it. Yeah, he's a miss it. He says he's a miss it because of how you hit it. The ball wasn't right there because it didn't miss.
And he could be out. Yes, he's out leg before. Umpire did not hesitate. The batsman realized that he missed the ball. It came down on him and he missed it and he was out. He was judged leg before. So Forever Masters are now 8 wicket down. Still behind by over 100. You know Terry?
I know of him.
Okay. No more.
You want him?
Yeah, I'm out there, Mark Carlin. Terry Mills.
Yeah. I don't know if the blocks the carry more on him.
Hines! Tell Terry to come here. Terry. Batsman name? Gilbert. So it will be Gilbert will be joining Dennis. I'll be joining Russell at the crease. I'm the bowling of Prim Singh from the northern end. So it's Gilbert. I hope it's not Wild Gilbert. And he plays that one down to Cow Corner. They get one. They should be able to come back for the second. And yes, they come back for the second. Put the score to 91. Make that 90. Put the score to 90. Still 107 behind. And that was a stumping there by Shane Ford, but I think it was a little late. I won't say late, I would say the batsman was in. That was a good shot in the covers. Beat Stanio, but he'll be fielded by Chubby. Runs around and send it back to the bowler. The batsman picks up one. So it's the end of the 19th over. Forever Masters 91 for 8. At the crease we got Russell and Gilbert. So the 20th over will be bowled by Singh. I understand he's the death bowler for Desmond Lewis Masters. Mr. Daly, how you doing? Thanks for watching. He just tucked that on the leg, no run. With 4 balls to go, they need 108. And he bowled him. So Gilbert had been bowled for 3. So with 1 wicket to go and 3 balls. Batsman name? So the new batsman to join Russell is I've no idea. And he will be facing 3 balls, 3 legal balls from Singh. So while Russell is giving him some tips, see Shane Ford is spreading the field. It will be Singh to bowl to No Idea. And he swings that one to square leg. There picks up 1 and they will just settle for a single. So I've No Idea is off the mark. The score moves on to 92. That should be a bye. I wait for the umpire to signal. It seems there's a run because the umpire did not signal, so Russell is off the mark. Now it's I've No Idea. And he plays that one down. He could go for 4. It could run away to the fence for 4. So I've No Idea hit the last ball for 4 and push the score to 97. So at the end of the 20 overs, Desmond Lewis Masters won by a whopping 100. Mr. Milton Barnes, how you doing? You're just in time to see the Desmond Lewis Masters wrapped up their third game. They won by a whopping 100. They made 197 for 5 in their 20 overs, with Rayner making 34 and Adam Sanford 64 not out. Forever Masters 97 for 9 in their 20 overs. Oleandra Powell, who made 42, was the main scorer for Forever Masters. So my friends, until then, we will start the next game in just about half an hour from now. And the game will continue tomorrow morning. But coming up next, we got Tampa Bay Defenders. We'll be going up against Tampa Bay Invaders. This promised to be a very exciting game. It's the college kids will be playing together along with their coach. So it promised to be a good game. So we're going to take a short break, and we will be back in a short while. Again, Desmond Lewis Masters 197 for 5. Forever Masters 97 for 9. Stay tuned, we will be right back.